Mark Skousen released a new teaser where he hypes up a stock he refers to as a new oil stock. He also mentions that this energy company currently trades for $10 and will ignite a 21st century energy renaissance. But as usual, he will only tell you the name of this stock if you pull out your credit card and buy his newsletter. So, is Mark making this up to sell more newsletters, or is there actually truth to his claims? Fortunately, Skousen left a lot of clues in the presentation and I was able to figure out the name of the stock he's talking about. I'll reveal it for free in this video. All I ask in return is that you watch the video all the way to the end and hit that subscribe button so I can save you even more money in future videos. Before I reveal the stock, let's look at Skousen's past picks to see how reliable his predictions are. Back in January 2019, Skousen recommended Pfizer for a drug they were testing called Decavil. That drug is still in trials, but investors in Pfizer struck gold with COVID. The stock surged with their vaccine, and most people in 2019 likely collected nice returns. However, Pfizer has struggled post-COVID. In June 2019, Skousen pitched Main Street Capital as the fastest and most reliable way to get rich on just one investment. Main Street is a BDC company that pays monthly dividends, currently at 5.9%. Besides the drop due to COVID in 2020, which affected most stocks, Main Street has done well. In May 2020, Skousen recommended Perpetua as an under-a-buck potential 10-bagger in gold. While the stock didn't get 1,000% gains, it did triple in the next few months. If you sold at the peak, you would have collected nice returns. However, if you held out, you're likely disappointed with the stock's performance. In June 2021, Mark recommended two natural resource stocks to grow your retirement nest egg. The first stock was B2 Gold, which is down nearly 50% in the last couple of years. The second stock was Perpetual Resources, which has done very badly and was down around 75% at one point. In a teaser from July 2022, Mark recommended three stocks in a presentation called the Biden Disaster Plan. The first stock was Enterprise Products Partners, up about 14% since being recommended but trailing the market overall. He also recommended Main Street Capital again, and when you include dividend payments, this stock has beaten the market. The last stock was Alpha and Omega Semiconductor, which lost value despite many semiconductor stocks doing well. Now let's break down the teaser and explain what Skousen means by new oil and 21st century energy renaissance. Skousen is talking about nuclear energy. Nuclear energy is a low-carbon source of power with a high energy density, meaning it can produce large amounts of energy from relatively small amounts of fuel. However, it also has drawbacks, such as the risk of severe accidents, disposal challenges for nuclear waste, high initial costs, and operational complexity. Mark didn't leave a ton of clues to figure out the stock, but he left enough. The main clue is that this company is the largest uranium miner in the US. The stock trades under $10, and the company has a $1 billion market cap. The stock Skousen is pitching is Energy Fuels. Energy Fuels is a leading American mining company specializing in the production of uranium and vanadium. Energy Fuels operates several key mines and processing facilities across the United States, focusing on supplying uranium for the nuclear energy sector and vanadium for steel and high-strength alloys. The company manages the entire production cycle from mining to refining and distributing these critical minerals. Energy Fuels Inc. is currently trading at around $6 per share, with a 12-month price forecast averaging $8.67, indicating a potential upside of approximately 40%. The company has been ramping up its uranium production and developing its rare earth elements capabilities, critical for various high-tech applications. In the first quarter of 2024, Energy Fuels reported net income with earnings per share of 2 cents. Although this fell short of analyst expectations of 4 cents, the company's annual revenue has been growing, with a reported $37.93 million in 2023, marking significant year-over-year growth. Energy Fuels is involved in strategic acquisitions and partnerships to enhance its supply chain for critical minerals. Notably, the company has agreements to develop the Donald Rare Earth and Mineral Sands project in Australia, and has been actively producing from its US-based uranium mines. Overall, Energy Fuels presents a compelling investment opportunity with its strategic positioning in the uranium and rare earth elements markets, backed by strong financials and growth prospects. However, potential investors should consider the inherent risks and volatility associated with the mining sector. Now, if you found this video valuable and you want to diversify your investments beyond traditional stocks and bonds, I have just the thing for you. Even though I believe that investing in a low-cost index fund is the best long-term investment for the average Joe, the benefits of solid physical gold are hard to deny. I think of physical gold as insurance against unpredictable times, and I'm not the only one. In 2023, central banks added over 1,000 tons of gold to their reserves, the second highest annual purchase in American history. And in 2024, central bank got another 290 tons of gold in just the first 3 months of the year. If the biggest banks in the world are buying tons of gold, I'm sure there's a good reason for it. I found a company that allows ordinary Americans to own and securely store physical bars of gold as part of their IRA account. The best part is that they're giving away a free guide to teach you all about investing in solid physical gold. If you want to learn more about how gold can protect your retirement savings, just click the link in the description to receive a completely free gold IRA guide.